Alright folks, it's Joe Scarcity, back again to talk WhatNot numbers. Last time we talked about GOAT Show number 1. We made decent money from GOAT Show number 1. I didn't go as detailed as I probably should have, especially for people who are thinking about selling on WhatNot or interested in how it works. So I went a little more detailed this time. Show number 8 for me. And GOAT Show number 2, that is NBA GOAT, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. Say what you will in the comments, make your pick, defend it, that's fine. Most people are saying Jordan, but Bryant cards sell the best and for the most money. LeBron, real slow right now, unless it's rookie year, second year, those are selling great regardless. I sold 173 cards for a total of $674, averaging $3.90 per card average. My average was over 6 on show number 1. I had a lot less old subsets and parallels, those sorts of things that went for pretty high dollars in the first show and took the average way up. So these were more base cards and standard cards that were selling for a little less. Costs that went into this particular show, I had $85 of purchases. Now, I went to the local card shop and dug through dollar boxes, just finding things to bulk up the show, a little extra. Now, here's the thing. I may have grabbed extra cards. I may have grabbed some football, some baseball, some basketball that wasn't in the show, whatever it may have been. And I subtracted all of those purchases here, even for cards that didn't go into this show. So this isn't 100% accurate just for the show, but I like to get my costs taken out right away so I don't forget to later. I had $271.61 in costs. And the way I figure that is at, I was doing $1.73, but I lowered that because I had some of the WhatNot commission figured in there. And I decided to do it differently. So we're at $1.57 this time. $1.57 per card. That's acquire cost, kind of averaged out over all my cards, plus the cost of shipping materials, tape and envelopes and paper to print the sales slips and so forth. Everything goes into that. So 173 times $1.50 and change came to $271.61 per card there. And even though I already have some of the purchases in, I still go with the full cost per card. That helps me capture any costs that I missed. Processing and commission, we'll get into detail on these. $51.90 processing, $74.07 commission. Took $674, subtracted all those costs out, we're left with $191.42. Did about 5 hours worth of work. 2.5 hours on the show, 2.5 hours on shipping. So we take the $191.42 profit, we divide it out by 5 hours, $38.28 an hour. Not bad for hourly, not bad. I think this is going to be my last GOAT show, because I went from having a ton of cards, hundreds, obviously. I sold over, I want to say 150 in the first show and 173 in this show. Until I restock, I do not have enough to do it again. So that's what I said last time. I don't believe it's sustainable over the long run. But still not bad. Not bad for an hourly, for a side gig like this. Here's some more details on some of the things. Commission-wise, WhatNot charges 30 cents flat for every single payment processing. Okay? Not only, but that's what they start with, 30 cents flat. I had 173 cards sold at about 30 cents. Now, obviously, that doesn't quite work because a lot of people bought multiple cards, but I don't have that count right off the top. So this is a little bit high, but it's probably, whatever amount it is high is fairly negligible considering it's only 30 cents per. But if I just take the 173 cards times 30 cents, it's $51.90. So we start with that. I'm back on page 1. I have my $51.90 taken out right there, processing. And then commissions. WhatNot asks for 8%. That's for using their platform. Seems fair to me. Payment processing, 2.99%, on top of the 30 cents per, so 2.99%, which gives us a total of 10.99% that they're going to take out of your total sales. So $674 total sales times 0.1099 equals $74.07. Almost $75 they took in commissions. And that was reflected right there. So of 674, they took about a 125 or so. Not terrible, I suppose. Not terrible. I wish this were something you could just do yourself, like a garage sale, and keep all the money, but that's unrealistic. We're selling to people. I'm in the heartland, and we're selling to people in California, Texas, New York, Georgia, you name it, all over the place. So anyway, that's what it looks like. That's about as detailed as I can be. This number might be slightly higher, just slightly, based on that, but I also may have missed some of my costs a little bit here and there. I'm probably not tracking as accurately as I should, but regardless, if you are doing these kind of sales on WhatNot, you could probably expect at least that per hour that you put in. For people that are selling the bigger stuff, the bigger cards, I still haven't found out exactly how to supply myself yet. So these guys, you open up the show and they have a 1,000 just amazing cards, each one in a one-touch mag loader, each one going for $50, $60, some of them going for hundreds. I haven't gotten to the point where I know how to find that kind of supply, and these guys that are giving away 4 or 5, downtowns throughout the show, I don't know. I'm definitely not there yet. I'm sure they're probably making significantly more. But as someone who's only been doing this for 1 month, and, I'm still messing some things up, it's not terrible. Not terrible. So, thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Please follow me. I'm Joe Scarcity. Follow me on YouTube. Please look me up on WhatNot and follow me there. I would be happy to make your acquaintance in the chat on WhatNot and to sell you some cards. So thank you again. Have a good day.